sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Achille with this very quick and simple chicken and curry rice recipe for you all. So this is how I like to twist the chicken wings and it stays together that way, but you don't have to. You can just leave it the way it is, but this is how I usually do it. That way it stays together, especially if you're using it in stews and stuff, so it's not sticking out. I also have rosemary, fresh rosemary over it. I'm going to add 1 green seasoning. I have here habanero pepper. I'm also going to add in some kelewele and all-purpose seasoning. All right, you may use any seasoning of your choice. I don't want to blend anything, so that's why I'm doing it this way, meaning you can have a quick recipe without having to blend anything. I'm also adding in some salt. This is pink Himalayan salt, and then I'll cover it up and allow the chicken to release some of its juices. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and then have the other side cook a bit as well.
Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food captain. We'll show you how to make pizza, jollof, banku and okra soup, sushi and pastries. All this and more. Sweet Ajay.
Our chicken is now ready, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the stock and set it aside, and then we're going to begin with our rice. Next, in a pan, we're going to go ahead and add in some coconut oil. You may use any oil of your choice. And as you can see, we are all out, but we made sure we got everything out of that out of that jar. So then I added in about half of a large onion and 2 bay leaves, and we're going to fry it for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'll then add in 1 green seasoning, which I have the recipe already on my channel or page, so don't forget to check it out. And I'll just stir fry this until it dissolves into our oil beautifully. To this, I'll add about a teaspoon of curry powder and stir fry it for about 2 minutes while I go ahead and wash my rice. Once the rice is nicely washed until the water runs clear, we'll add it into our sauce. Okay, and I'm using 3 cups of rice. You may use less curry powder if you're making less rice, or if you do not want that much. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to stir fry this until the rice begins to stick to the bottom of the pan. You can also call this toasting. Okay, once it begins to do this, you know that your curry powder and everything have infused into your rice beautifully, and we can now go ahead and add in the stock from cooking our chicken and also a bit of water. Now, the amount of water you add to your rice really depends on the type of rice that you're cooking. I'm using Jasmine rice, and trust me, no 2 rice are the same. So please be careful when adding water to rice. So what you want to do is to add the water to be at the same level or just above the level of your rice. So you want to add it in little by little because you cannot take out. You can always add more. All right, so at this point I've added enough. I'll add a bit of salt to taste. It is totally to your taste. Okay, and then we'll cover it up and bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil like this, you want to lower the heat and cook it until all the water have evaporated out of the rice. Then we're going to go ahead and fluff up our rice. And as you can see, it has a beautiful yellow color through and through. And that is from us stir frying and toasting the rice, okay? If you don't do this, at times the curry powder will sit on top. So it is important that you stir. Once it's fluffed up, cover it and allow it to continue cooking while we get started on our chicken. So I brush my rack with some coconut oil, place my chicken on it, brush the chicken with some of the coconut oil, and we'll air fry this under 275 degrees Fahrenheit until nice and golden brown. I'll then add my carrots to the rice since it's the hardest of all the veggies and allow it to cook for about 3 minutes before I add the rest of the veggies. At this point, our rice is as good as done. I come back to check on the chicken and it has browned beautifully on one side, so I'll flip it over and have the other side brown until it is nice and golden brown and ready. You may brush some more coconut oil on this side if you wish. Next, we'll add in our chopped up onions and bell peppers. I'll give it a stir and allow it to steam for about 3 minutes because at this point our rice is already done. I have some green bell peppers in my freezer, so I'm going to add some of that as well. You may use any color pepper of your choice or any vegetable of your choice. Cover it up and allow it steam for about 3 minutes and our rice is ready. I'm just going to fluff everything up, add in some scallions, give it a nice stir, and the fire goes off because I do not want these scallions to cook at all. Now that our rice is nice and ready, just add our air fried chicken to it and it is ready for our table. So all that is left is for us to serve and enjoy. And what would this be without some shito? Yes, we'll be adding some shito to it and oh my goodness, this was so delicious. The family devoured it in minutes. I truly hope you're gonna add this to your holiday menu because it is very quick and simple. No sweat at all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.